As India faces a surging heat wave due to global warming, activists are calling for government action to help the country cope with rising temperatures. There are even suggestions of having chief heat officers to tackle the problem. Rebecca Bundhun reports from Mumbai.
The sweltering heat is taking its toll on Mumbai. Temperatures are nearing 40 degrees Celsius. In fact, warnings have been issued as conditions fulfilled India's official criteria of a heat wave locally. The temperature exceeded 37 degrees Celsius and was more than 4.5 degrees above the seasonal norm. At these temperatures, authorities say it could be fatal to the human body when exposed, as was seen in nearby Navi Mumbai. 14 people died of heat stroke as hundreds of thousands gathered in the blazing sun for an awards ceremony. Social worker K. Kumar was part of the crowd.
और ओपन ग्राउंड में और वहाँ पे पहाड़ है, थोड़े दूर दूर पे पहाड़ है, तो उस जगह में हीट थोड़ा ज़्यादा जमा हो जाता, हीट ज़्यादा हो जाता। ओपन ग्राउंड था, पेड़ वगैरह कम थे, पेड़ वगैरह भी कम थे, शेड भी कम था, इसलिए ओवर हीट हो गया वहाँ पे। ओवर हीट होने से हीट स्ट्रोक का शिकार हो गए लोग।
The medical journal Lancet reported that 55% more people have died from heat waves from 2017 to 2021, compared with the 4-year period starting from the year 2000. According to official data, India's heat waves are lasting longer. Last year, India reported more than 6 times more heatwave days than the year before. And this year, the country experienced its warmest February since records began in 1901. India's Weather Office predicts that heading into the hot season till June, many parts of the country will see higher than normal temperatures as well.
It's like literally taking life of people, right? So the matter is very serious, and the government needs to ensure the plan to tackle this whole thing. And also it's impacting the Indian economy.
Economists see the heat translating into a devastating impact on agriculture, loss in labour hours, higher energy and healthcare costs fueling inflation, all good reasons for authorities to address the problem. The Indian government has said that it is working with 23 states in India which are vulnerable to high temperatures to implement heat action plans, which involve early warning systems and steps to prepare for the impact of extreme temperatures. But some activists say that progress is proving too slow.
Most of the time we are seeing that there is a huge gap in heatwave action plans. For example, Delhi is has been seeing the witnessing heatwave and consequences of heatwave for last few years. But still, Delhi has no heatwave action plan released yet.
It's the vulnerable who are the worst affected by rising temperatures, with the UN warning that developing countries need 5 to 10 times more funding than they have currently to manage the impact of climate change. But apart from the funding, efforts elsewhere have also been made to create a new administrative post called a Chief Heat Officer to focus on combating the challenges. The first such role was set up in Miami in the US in 2021, and since then the initiative has expanded to cities including Melbourne in Australia and Freetown in Sierra Leone.
A chief heat officer, their role is to wake up every day thinking about how to protect people and their livelihoods from extreme heat.
The Arch Rock Foundation, which is behind the initiative, says it has seen some interest in implementing such a step in India. Chief heat officers are generally appointed at a city level to tackle issues locally, but more coordinated action would still be needed.
India is heating up more quickly than other parts of the world. There are a few places in the world where the heat is exponentially rising. While chief heat officers at the local level are really effective, a national network with local, state, provincial, and national leaders, be they chief heat officers or otherwise, is needed now and will definitely be needed in the future to handle the size of this impact.
For now, some authorities are already stepping up their efforts. This is the open ground where people lost their lives due to heat stroke, and this is prompting local officials to introduce new measures in response to the dangers of extreme temperatures. Following the disaster, the municipality ordered new wards for heatwave patients to be set up in hospitals, and it's warning residents of the dangers of the heat. The Weather Office, meanwhile, plans to install a weather station in the area where the tragedy occurred. to prevent the extreme heat from claiming any more lives. Rebecca Bundhun, CNA, Mumbai.